Gentlemen, before we start, let me ask you something simple. How many glasses of plain water have you had today? 2, 3, maybe a full bottle already? Most men would proudly say, "Plenty, I stay hydrated, doc." But here's the truth. If you're over 50, and especially past 60, plain water might not be doing what you think it is. Yes, it keeps you alive, but it may not be keeping you vital. See, water alone can't restore what time quietly takes away. After 50, your body's cells, blood vessels, and hormones start changing in ways most men never notice. You drink water, yet still feel tired. You exercise, yet your circulation feels slower. You sleep, yet wake up groggy and dry. Something's missing. And that something could be the key between just surviving and thriving. I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes, a board-certified urologist who spent over 12 years helping men restore their energy, circulation, and performance naturally. And today, I'm going to show you a truth most people never hear in medical school. Because what if I told you that the kind of water you drink matters just as much as how much you drink? That your hydration could be reprogrammed not just to quench thirst, but to charge your cells, boost blood flow, and even reignite the power you thought was gone. Sounds wild, right? But stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at a glass of water the same way again. In fact, you'll discover how adding one small thing, a forgotten mineral, can transform your hydration into a natural blood flow booster. Something that supports energy, stamina, and performance without pills, stimulants, or side effects. So, don't skip ahead. The most important part comes near the end where I reveal exactly how to do it step by step. And before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I love hearing from men across the US and around the world taking charge of their health. All right, gentlemen, grab your glass of water because after today you'll never drink it plain again. Let's get real for a second. Most men think hydration is simple. You feel thirsty. You drink water. End of story, right? Not exactly. After 60, your body changes in ways that make drinking enough water far more complicated than it used to be. Let's break it down gently, because this is where most people get it wrong. First, your thirst mechanism weakens. As you age, the brain's ability to sense dehydration slows down. You might think you're fine, but your cells are quietly screaming for help. You stop getting those clear, "I'm thirsty" signals, so you drink less. And even when you do drink, your body doesn't always know what to do with it. Second, your kidneys and digestive system lose efficiency. Your kidneys, which manage water and minerals, aren't as sharp at balancing electrolytes anymore. They may flush water out too quickly or retain too much sodium. Either way, the system gets off balance. Third, your cells lose their ability to hold water. This part is huge. The outer layer of every cell, the membrane, relies on minerals to maintain its electric charge. Without that charge, your body can't pull water into the cells effectively. So, even if you're technically hydrated, you're still dehydrated at the cellular level. It's like pouring water onto dry soil that's lost its nutrients. The water just runs off. Your body looks hydrated on paper, but inside the cells are gasping for electricity, for minerals, for life. And that's when symptoms start creeping in. Fatigue, brain fog, dry skin, stiff joints, slow recovery after exercise, even poor circulation down there. Because make no mistake, dehydration isn't just about thirst, it's about blood flow. When your cells can't hold water, your blood becomes thicker, slower, more resistant. That means less oxygen, less nutrient delivery, and less performance in every system, including your heart, your brain, and yes, your masculinity. So, here's the hidden truth. You can drink 8 glasses a day and still be functionally dehydrated. Your body doesn't just need water, it needs electrical hydration. Hydration that reaches every cell, every vessel, every nerve. Now, before we get to how to fix this, I want you to pause for a moment. When was the last time you felt truly hydrated? I mean, that clear-headed, energized, light on your feet feeling that makes you feel younger than your years. If it's been a while, don't worry. What you're missing isn't youth, it's minerals, because minerals are the spark that turns ordinary water into living water, and in the next part I'll show you exactly how it works and why every man over 60 needs this electrical charge to stay strong, focused, and full of life. Alright, gentlemen, let's dive a little deeper. Not too technical, just enough so you truly get it. Think of your body like a high-performance engine. Water is the fuel, but minerals, they're the spark plugs. Without them, the fuel can't ignite. The engine can't fire. And no matter how much water you drink, it just sits there. No energy, no power, no flow. Every thought, every heartbeat, every muscle contraction in your body depends on tiny electrical signals. And here's the key. Those electrical signals only work if minerals are present. Your cells communicate through voltage. Minerals like magnesium, sodium, potassium, and zinc carry the charge that makes that voltage possible. When that charge drops, your communication system flickers like a weak Wi-Fi signal in your own body. That's when things start to feel off. Your energy crashes, your focus fades, your muscles tighten, and your blood vessels, the highways of your circulation, begin to stiffen and narrow. This isn't aging, it's disconnection. Your cells aren't talking to each other anymore because they've lost their language, and that language is electricity. Now, here's the part most men never hear from their doctor. Plain water has 0 minerals, 0 conductivity. That means it hydrates on the surface, but it doesn't recharge your internal battery. When you were younger, you got more minerals from food and better absorption from your gut. But after 50, digestion slows, absorption declines, and the same glass of water that once refreshed you now feels empty. Clinical studies confirm this. According to research from the National Institutes of Health and the Mayo Clinic, magnesium and potassium deficiencies rise sharply after 50, especially in men. Those same deficiencies are linked to fatigue, high blood pressure, muscle weakness, and poor blood flow. So, what's the solution? You give your water its spark back. When you add the right minerals, even in trace amounts, your hydration becomes functional. The water can finally cross into your cells. Your circulation opens, your energy stabilizes, your mind clears, and you begin to feel that steady current of life moving through you again. This is what I call electrical hydration. It's the difference between pouring water on your body and lighting it up from within, and it's easier than you think, because nature already designed 4 key minerals that can flip that internal switch back on. Each one plays a unique role: relaxation, balance, communication, and hormone protection. Together, they create what I like to call the circulation code. So, let us go through them one by one, starting with the single most powerful mineral for men over 60. The one that can literally relax your arteries and restore flow in every part of your body. If there's one mineral every man over 60 should know by heart, it's magnesium. I call it the relaxation mineral. And once you understand what it does, you'll realize why so many men feel tense, restless, and drained, even when they think they're healthy. Here's the simple truth. Your heart, your blood vessels, your muscles, all rely on magnesium to let go, to relax after every contraction, to breathe again after every beat. You see, calcium tells your muscles to tighten. Magnesium tells them to release. It's a perfect dance, tension and relaxation. But after 50, magnesium levels start to drop, and when magnesium is low, calcium takes over. Your arteries stay tight, your blood pressure rises, your circulation slows down. That tightness doesn't just happen in your shoulders or your back, it happens inside your blood vessels too. Think of a garden hose that's always half pinched. The water still flows, but not freely. That's what happens when your body runs low on magnesium. Now here's something the research shows clearly. Studies from the Cleveland Clinic and NIH confirm that over 75% of men are deficient in magnesium. That deficiency doesn't just affect your heart. It affects your energy, your sleep, your mood, and yes, your performance. Because when blood flow slows, everything slows. Magnesium is also essential for over 300 processes in your body, from producing energy inside your cells to calming your nervous system. When you restore it, things begin to change quickly. Your sleep becomes deeper, your muscles relax, your focus sharpens, and your circulation, the lifeline of vitality, comes alive again. So, how do you fix it? Start small. Add magnesium directly to your water. Not the cheap kind you find in multivitamins. Those barely absorb. You want magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. They dissolve easily, taste mild, and are absorbed efficiently. Here's what I recommend to my patients. Half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate powder in your morning glass of water. Stir it well, drink it slowly, take a few deep breaths while you do. You'll feel your system wake up gently, calm but charged. Do this daily for 3 weeks. You'll notice smoother mornings, better focus, and yes, stronger, steadier circulation where it matters most. Because when your arteries relax, your energy flows, your heart works easier, and your confidence, both physical and emotional, starts coming back. Magnesium is the quiet foundation. It doesn't shout, it doesn't hype. It simply restores what time has tightened. And once you have that relaxation back, you're ready for the next essential mineral, the one that decides whether all that water you drink actually stays inside your cells or just passes right through you. Now that your blood vessels are relaxed and ready, let's talk about the mineral that decides whether hydration actually reaches your cells. Sodium. Wait, hold on, Doc. You mean salt? Isn't that bad for my blood pressure? Good question. But here's the truth. Most men never hear. It's not salt that's the problem. It's the wrong kind of salt. See, the sodium in processed foods, canned soups, chips, and frozen meals is the bad guy. It's refined, bleached, and stripped of all its companion minerals. That kind of sodium disrupts your balance, pulls water out of your cells, and leaves you feeling puffy, tired, and dehydrated. But natural sodium, the kind found in unrefined sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, is a completely different story. It contains trace minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium that work together to help your body use water correctly. Think of sodium as the gatekeeper. It decides whether water enters your cells or stays outside, useless. Without enough sodium, your hydration stays on the surface. Your body absorbs water, but it never makes it inside the cell where the real magic happens. That's why so many men tell me, Dr. Hayes, I drink water all day, but I still feel thirsty and tired. That's not thirst. That's your cells starving for electrolytes. When you have too little sodium, you lose the ability to hold water where it matters most. You pee it out and your hydration is gone before your body ever gets to use it. So, here's what I recommend. Each morning, take your big glass of water, the same one you just mixed your magnesium into, and add a tiny pinch of natural salt, literally just the tip of your pinky. You won't taste much, but your body will feel the difference. That little pinch helps your cells absorb water deeply. You'll notice you stay hydrated longer. Your energy feels more stable. No more dizzy spells when you stand up. No more mid-morning fatigue or brain fog. Think of it like tuning your body's electrical system. That trace of sodium flips the switch so your hydration becomes active, not passive. And no, you won't be spiking your blood pressure. In fact, multiple studies from the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Health show that when natural sodium is balanced with magnesium and potassium, it actually supports blood pressure stability. So, gentlemen, stop fearing real salt. Your body needs it. Your cells depend on it. Just keep it pure, unrefined, and in moderation, because this one mineral doesn't just help water get into your cells, it helps power them. Now that your water has a gatekeeper, it's time to meet the balancer, the mineral that keeps everything working in harmony, from your heart rhythm to your muscle control to the steady rhythmic flow of blood throughout your body. If magnesium is the relaxer and sodium is the gatekeeper, then potassium is the balancer, the quiet force that keeps everything in harmony, every electrical signal in your body, from your heartbeat to your muscle contractions, depends on the delicate dance between sodium and potassium. Too much sodium, and your system gets tense and overcharged. Too little, and your energy drops. Potassium is the mineral that evens the scales. It calms the storm inside. Here's something most men don't realize. As we age, our potassium levels quietly fall. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, nearly 90% of older adults don't get enough potassium from their diet. That imbalance is one of the hidden causes of high blood pressure, stiff arteries, and sluggish circulation. Think about it like this. If sodium opens the gate for water to enter your cells, potassium keeps that water inside, making sure your muscles, nerves, and heart stay hydrated and charged. Without enough potassium, your cells lose that internal pressure, your blood vessels tighten, your heart has to pump harder, and that means your energy fades faster. But when you restore potassium, something amazing happens. Your arteries relax naturally, Your blood pressure normalizes, your heartbeat steadies. You feel calm yet alert, like your entire system finally exhaled. So, where can you get it? Sure, foods like bananas, spinach, avocado, and beetroot help, but if you're over 60, diet alone often isn't enough. Your body simply doesn't absorb potassium as efficiently anymore. That's why I recommend adding a potassium-rich electrolyte powder to your routine. Look for one that's low in sugar but high in minerals. Half a scoop in a glass of water after exercise or in the evening is perfect. It's simple, refreshing, and deeply restorative. Men who start this habit often tell me the same thing. Doc, I feel steady again. They sleep better, their muscles don't cramp as much, their heart rhythm feels smoother, and something they whisper with a grin, their nighttime circulation feels stronger too. That's not a coincidence, because potassium and magnesium together keep your blood vessels open and your nerves firing on cue. They're the team that turns hydration into flow. When you have enough potassium, you're no longer just drinking water. You're recharging the electrical grid inside your body. And this brings us to the final mineral, the one most directly tied to your strength, drive, and the hormonal spark that defines a man at any age. The quiet commander of your vitality, zinc. Now, we've reached the most powerful mineral of them all, the one that quietly controls your strength, your stamina, and your masculine drive. Zinc. Most men overlook it, but zinc is the commander of your hormone army. It regulates testosterone, fuels your immune system, and keeps your prostate healthy. Without it, the body's engine starts running on low power. See, testosterone isn't just about libido, it's about life force. It drives your mood, focus, energy, and recovery. And zinc is the spark that keeps that fire burning. Here's what happens with age. Your gut absorbs less zinc. Your diet probably doesn't give you enough. And if you take heartburn medicine or drink alcohol regularly, your zinc levels drop even faster. That's why so many men over 60 feel slower, less motivated, and sometimes struggle with low drive even when everything else looks normal on paper. Low zinc means your body can't produce testosterone efficiently. It also weakens your prostate's ability to function properly. And if you've noticed slower recovery after workouts, weaker immune defenses, or that flat feeling in the morning, chances are zinc is part of the story. But here's the good news. You can fix it, and you'll feel the difference fast. Forget those heavy zinc tablets that upset your stomach. They're hard to absorb, especially after 50. Instead, go for liquid zinc drops. They're simple, clean, and get absorbed quickly. Just a few drops in your midday glass of water is enough. It tastes mild, but the effect is profound. Over the next few weeks, your focus sharpens, your energy stays consistent, and that quiet masculine spark begins to return. And it's not just about hormones. Zinc strengthens your immune system, something crucial after 60 when natural defenses start to fade. It helps your body repair, heal, and fight off infections faster. So, when you add zinc, you're not just hydrating your body, you're recharging your drive, you're reminding your cells how to perform like they used to. Combine it with magnesium, sodium, and potassium, and you've just rebuilt the 4 pillars of hydration and vitality. But how do you put it all together? How do you turn this into something simple you can do every single day without needing fancy supplements or complicated routines? That's exactly what we'll go through next. A simple 3-step daily hydration plan that takes less than 5 minutes, yet can completely transform your energy, your focus, and your performance. All right, gentlemen, let's turn this science into something simple, something you can actually do starting tomorrow morning. Because knowledge is useless unless it becomes a habit, and this one habit done daily can completely shift how your body feels and performs. I call it the 3-step mineral hydration plan. It takes less than 5 minutes a day, no pills, no complicated prep. Just your water upgraded. Step 1. Morning blood flow kickstart. Right after waking up, before coffee, fill a large glass of water, add 1/2 teaspoon of magnesium glycinate, and a tiny pinch of Himalayan or sea salt. Stir it slowly. Take a breath. Drink it with intention. As that water goes down, your blood vessels begin to open, your muscles relax, your body comes online smoothly, not with caffeine jitters, but with calm, steady energy. Do this every morning for 3 weeks, and you'll start noticing the difference. Your mornings feel lighter, your focus is sharper, your circulation steadier everywhere. Step 2. Midday hormone and immune support. Around lunchtime, before your afternoon slump hits, take another glass of water, add a few drops of liquid zinc. That's your midday charge. It keeps testosterone stable, balances mood, and strengthens immune defenses through the day. No crash, no fog, just consistent, grounded energy that lasts. It's your internal reset button for the second half of the day. Step 3. Evening circulation rebalance. After dinner, or after your workout, finish the day with another tall glass of water. Mix in 1/2 scoop of potassium-rich electrolyte powder, low in sugar, high in minerals. This step restores your electrolyte balance. It helps your heart rate settle, your blood pressure stabilize, and your muscles relax for deep, restorative sleep. Many of my patients tell me they wake up the next day feeling refreshed. Not groggy, not heavy, just alive. 3 steps: morning magnesium plus salt, midday zinc, evening potassium. That's it. Simple, effective, powerful. You're not changing your diet, you're not adding supplements, you're just upgrading your water. And here's the beautiful part. The effects build over time. Each week, your body recharges a little more. Your circulation becomes smoother, your energy more reliable, your focus more consistent. By week 3, you'll start noticing things you thought were gone. That easy confidence in your step, that quiet strength in your mornings, that steady stamina that used to define you, because this isn't just hydration anymore. It's restoration. It's communication between your cells coming back online. It's your body remembering how to feel powerful again. And in the next part, we'll talk about the real-world changes you can expect once this becomes your routine, and how this one habit can fight back against the slow march of aging itself. Let's talk about what happens next when you actually stick with this, because the results sneak up on you. Not overnight, but slowly, steadily, in ways you can feel. First week you'll notice, you don't feel as dry or heavy in the morning. You'll wake up clearer. Your first few steps out of bed feel easier. The fog that usually takes hours to lift, gone. By week 2, your energy starts holding steady all day. That mid-afternoon crash, that urge for more coffee, it fades. You stay sharp from sunrise to sunset, not wired, just alive. By week 3, your blood flow feels smoother, your skin looks fresher, your sleep gets deeper. You recover faster from workouts or long days. And for many men, circulation down there quietly improves too. That morning strength you thought was gone starts coming back. Now, let's be honest. Aging is natural, but decline, that's optional. Most of what we call aging is really depletion. Your body running low on the minerals and signals that keep it connected. When you restore that balance, your system wakes up. You're not turning back the clock. You're simply letting your body do what it was designed to do. Your heart pumps with less strain. Your brain focuses with less noise. Your muscles relax instead of locking up. Even your mood evens out, less anxious, more grounded, more present. Because when your cells are fully charged, your whole body feels safe again. That's when vitality returns. That's when confidence shows up. Not from ego, but from calm physical certainty. And something else happens that no supplement bottle can give you. Clarity. You start hearing what your body's been trying to tell you for years. Hydration isn't about quenching thirst, it's about communication. Every mineral you drink sends a message to your heart, to your nerves, to your hormones. And that message is simple. We're connected again. You'll begin to realize you were never losing your power. You were just running on a weak signal. These minerals strengthen that signal. They turn hydration into electricity and electricity into life. So don't look for instant miracles, look for gradual awakenings, the quiet kind that make you say, I feel different today, because that's how real restoration happens. Not in one big leap, but through small, consistent moments of care. And now that you know what your body is capable of, let's close with something even more important. How to make sure this transformation lasts. Because the key isn't just what you drink today, it's what you choose to keep doing every single day from now on. So, Here's where it all comes together, gentlemen. You've learned the truth about hydration after 60, you've seen how plain water by itself isn't enough anymore, and you now know exactly how to give that water power again through minerals that bring your cells back to life. Because real vitality doesn't come from fancy pills or quick fixes. It comes from connection, from every cell in your body working together, charged, balanced, and alive. Think of your morning glass of water. Now, it's not just water, it's a signal to your entire system. Wake up, flow, heal, perform. Magnesium helps you relax and open your circulation. Sodium lets your cells drink deeply. Potassium balances every heartbeat and nerve impulse. And zinc protects your hormones, your prostate, and your masculine edge. 4 simple minerals, 3 small steps, 1 powerful transformation. You don't need to chase youth. You just need to give your body the spark it's been missing. Because even past 60, you are not running out of life, you are waking it back up. So, here's what I want you to do. Tomorrow morning, fill a glass of water, add your half teaspoon of magnesium glycinate, add a pinch of real salt, take a slow breath and drink it like a man who's taking back control of his body. Then, keep going. Add your zinc at lunch. Add your potassium at night. Do it for 21 days, just 3 weeks. Watch what happens. You'll see your energy shift. You'll feel lighter, calmer, stronger. You'll wake up before your alarm with purpose again. Because what you're doing isn't small. You're not just hydrating, you're recharging the current that drives your heart, your mind, and your masculinity. And when you share that energy with your partner, your family, your world, they'll feel it too, gentlemen. Aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means evolving. And when you master your hydration, you master that evolution. So, if this message resonated with you, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with a friend who needs to hear it, because real men lift each other up. And before you go, I want to know in the comments, which mineral are you adding to your water first? Magnesium for calm energy, zinc for strength and drive, potassium for balance, or maybe all 3? Tell me below. I read every single comment. And if you've got a question about your health, drop it there too. I'll be answering them in upcoming videos. Until next time, I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes. Stay hydrated, stay strong, and remember, your best years aren't behind you, they're just beginning to wake.